Hey guys, I wanted to show you one of my latest paintings. I absolutely love this one. I call it the Ring of Fire, and I did do a video when I was making it, but it didn't come out that great, so I wanted to just show you this one first, and then I'm going to show you another one right after it that is a similar technique. I used the starburst swipe technique with this, but I did it a little bit different than the norm. So you can see kind of the swipe going up around here, but when I got down here there was a lot of blue and green, and I decided to add some white and silver and a little bit of red in there, and it just turned into what I think looks like a dove. So to me this reminds me of the baptism of the Holy Spirit. In Matthew 3 it talks about how John the Baptist came to baptize us in water, but the Holy Spirit would baptize us in fire. So that's what I see in this, and I call it the Ring of Fire. So I'm not going to talk much about this one. It is a starburst swipe in with my own little added touch, and the next one will be the same thing, and it's going to be more of a wintry scene. So look forward to that one, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great week. Hi guys, I am going to do another swipe today. I am really enjoying these swipes. I don't do them exactly the way I was taught how to do a starburst swipe. I use their basic principles, and then I add some of my own ideas, and I'm loving it. And I'm going to do something kind of interesting today because it's about 90 degrees out, and I just feel like doing a winter scene. So as I go along, I'll show you the different things that I do on this starburst swipe, because every one I do a little bit different. But the starburst swipe is something I learned on someone else's channel, and again, I forgot to look up the person's channel, but I will put that in the notes on the video. Or you could just YouTube starburst swipe, and I think you'll find it that way too. Acrylic painting starburst swipe. So right now I'm just putting some plain white on the canvas to cover it. This is a mixture of half flood Floetrol, which you can get at Lowe's, maybe Home Depot. I get it at Lowe's because that's what we have locally here, and probably on the internet and other places too. But it's called Floetrol, Floetrol, and I have found that it works best for bringing up cells without any silicone. A lot of people use silicone. Some people use straight paint and get a lot of cells. I don't know how they do it, except that maybe they're using a different kind of paint. This is Craft Smart. It is a okay paint. It's not the best, but it's not bad. And you can get it at Michael's. So this is going to all be Craft Smart paint. And if you go online and look at all the other acrylic paint pour videos, they'll give you ideas about other types of paint that you can use and show you the different results they get. So this is not a hard thing to do, but a diverse. That's what I love about it. There's so many different things you can try and ways you can do things that everyone has their own unique way, and every painting is totally unique. You cannot totally reproduce something. Maybe close, but I don't think you can ever totally reproduce it. They're truly originals. Alright, so I painted my canvas white. You can use a paintbrush, or you can use a paint scraper or cake smoother or any of those things. I don't have a problem with the paintbrush. You might get a little something in there, like a little hair, but you can easily take it out. For this cover base, it's not that important because you're not going to see these strokes because the pour is going to be over it. So that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do with the starburst white, they usually do their paints in a target-like pattern. So you put the white here because that's going to swipe over all the other colors. And I chose the white because we're doing a winter scene, and I want this to like reflect snow everywhere. So the white is on top, and then we put the target colors around it. Now, the way it shows on that one video called Starburst Swipe, it's the same color, so you would just take, like, say, blue and go all the way around. But I'm not going to do it that way because I want to bring some of these trees. I want this to represent trees. It's going to be an abstract. It's always an abstract. But what I find fun is bringing some representation into it. So I think I'm going to start with silver just to get that. This is a metallic silver, and metallics are they really stand out when you're painting. They're beautiful. So I'm gonna actually do a full circle on this one because I'm gonna want the metallic, the silver to be on the top and the bottom, in the snow and in the trees. And that's what I'm using this green for. I want to have the idea of evergreen trees up here. So I'm gonna actually even do this a little different. I'm gonna bring the green out side and away from the target a little bit. So we can do some upright swipes with that and get some of the idea of choosing it. And then I want this background. Some of these are just in paint bottles because I have like a half a bottle, so I can mix it with the filter right in there and shake it up. And all these are the same consistency that we want it to be, where it's, well, this is kind of the end of it, but it should be kind of just, flowing like that and not dripping too much like that. We want a little bit of a flow there, so it's not too thick and too thin. So I'm going to do these blues up here because this is going to represent the sky. I'm going to leave a little space. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but actually, I think it's okay because I am going to want the sky to be all the way on both sides when we do this way. I have just a little bit of peach and pink here, and I thought it would be kind of fun to put a little bit of a sunset in there. So I don't want too much of this. I'm just going to do a thin line of this between here. Try to bring up some of that sunset color. And I have another kind of greenish blue that I'm going to kind of go back and forth with on the top, and add some more white for the snow. Alright, so I guess I'm doing the top first and then I'll get to the bottom. Use my greenish blue to make the sky a little bit more turquoisey looking. That use green, maybe do another, maybe do white and then blue. Yeah, on top there. Let's see. This is the metallic white. Now the silver is a premium metallic by Craft Smart. This is just a regular metallic. It's not as doesn't stand out as much as the premium. So I do really love the premiums, but this is good because I'm going to be using a lot of this for kind of a snow effect. Alright, now I'm going to go back to blue up top. I don't have enough paint here for all this. Bottom, I'm going to need a lot of white and silver. Like most on the bottom. Here. Maybe a little more pink and peach. Not all the way across, but here and there. I want it to get too girly looking. Where did my peach go? Peach. should have enough paint on the top now to be able to swipe the top. Have to lose it all. Keep it in there. Alright. So the bottom, I'm gonna need, well, I already have some silver there, so let's go. You know what? I'm gonna even do just a little turquoise splash kind of down here. I saw that in another painting, and that's partly where I got this idea from. She had a way of doing a landscape scene with pours, but she wasn't doing it this way. She had her own way of doing it. I tried it and I really struggled with it, so I'm trying my own way now. But she had a little bit of that in the snow, and I liked that idea. Just a little, almost like a reflection. And bottom painting. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this right across the bottom. So that is the end of my white glitter. I actually, no, I don't have any more silver, so this is not going to do this. Some silver down here. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of white, that's for sure. A lot of silver too. And the silver, like I said, the silver does bring out some amazing cells and some really cool stuff. Maybe I could have a little green down here too, because the trees, the horizon can be more like down here. It doesn't have to start there. So maybe just do some littler spots of trees here. And then we'll have different levels of trees maybe. We shall see. It's always exciting to see how these things turn out. Maybe it won't look like anything I'm talking about, but it'll be beautiful. Either way. So here we go. Now, I think we have enough paint on there to do our swipe. And I forgot to get my little swipers, so I'll be right back. Just give me a second on that. Get it going. It's okay to let it sit for a minute or so. It takes a long time for this to dry, like a couple days. So as it's sitting right now, it's already starting to form cells underneath. But as you start to move the paint, you'll see them come up, and it really doesn't settle into its permanent design until at least a couple hours, probably. So we'll get started with. I think I want to start with the sky, because then if I have some extra, and the bottom looks too light, I might add some of this. Here we go, we're just pressing down gently on the cardboard. This is just the cardboard that came with the canvas. You can use the paint strips that you get at the store when you're picking out paint. Those are a good thing to use. Something of that consistency or thickness and sturdiness. So you don't want to really double swipe too much. You try not to double swipe. Now see right here, I'm noticing that I'm not going up. I wanted to go up with these swipes a little bit so I could have more looking like trees. I'm going to start doing that here. I don't really want the sky to have so much of that green in it, but there's ways to fix these things. So maybe I should just shut up and paint. I might do 2 swipes, do the green to a certain level, and then go back and do another swipe on the top. But you can do that, that's not a problem at all. It's just when you start to double swipe, you don't want to double swipe. That looks pretty cool. So I might need to add a little more green over here to get that. Like I was thinking. here, I just want to take this big noise. Green here. There we go. Maybe that blue over, and you can add some more if you need to. Which you probably going to need to go there. And all this first. Now, the sunset colors. And I want those to be going across the sunset. Because when you start to swipe, you can move cells and you can move it with muddies there. Be careful with that. I see some great cells here, so I'm going to iron that, so I'm going to leave that. See, this is an experiment. I just thought of this idea today, and now I'm already starting to see things I should have done a little bit differently, but it's okay. It's all going to work out. I'm going to pull these trees. Well, you know what? I never used white over everything. I was supposed to start with that. That's okay, because I can stick doing that now and add a little silk on the trees. Like it. That little dip for fun. Let the band go. Now, let's go to snow down here. Because those are all going up. Do you want the snow to swirl in a different direction, maybe? Maybe have it kind of go in side. All that green's coming down in it. Go over with white. I do like the blue sky. I feel like I want to see what those are. I have a blue one. So there's blue. did such a non-structured pattern here. I just kind of went with the flow. I gotta be really careful to get all pieces on the canvas so there don't be a bunch of spots open. Make sure that doesn't mess up in between there. So the other thing is with these, you can do a little bit of pouring too. So you want to try to move the paint up a little bit. One spots you can. You just have to be very careful because it will change your look. So if you don't like the way it's changing your look, then you stop doing it. I kind of like this because it's making my trees go higher and taller. Those are going to be unique from all the other trees because they are darker and they have more cells. I just don't want to lose those cells either, so I got to be careful about that. I think I'm alright as long as I just keep going straight like that. Kind of. See now, maybe not seeing so much of trees, but more like an avalanche or something. But you still get the winter theme in there, and it's pretty cool. And you got a couple places here I definitely need to fill in though, so make sure. I don't really want to pour this anymore. I want to let it stay the way it is. So I'm going to just fill in spots here. So I got left paint. Gosh, but I'll squeeze it out. There's a nice piece of silver I can do right here. Okay. Up there. And then maybe add a little blue. Just like that. Very awesome. That's what any of my other beautiful cells are over there. Look like really good. Not much, but it's still kind of, it's still sunset. Just a little lots of silver on that, and that will naturally make cells. Silver, like I said, is really good for making cells. So just basically fill in these little spots now, and a lot of times you get triple off. That's good for fill too. I didn't waste much paint on this at all, that's for sure. side right here. That's what we want to do. Green. Yep, this looks perfect. Yeah. Some little pretty down here we find too. Swipe those last couple ones and I think we will be done. But this part right here, that's a sheer wrap. I was thinking about possibly, I'll show you, I got a little trick. I was thinking about putting some snowflakes in this, but the snowflakes should be in the sky, not in the middle, but